have returned. Greetings and good day, Master Chian. How are you today? We have a little bit of progress to make via a couple of quests and getting enough kill coins to recover our fighter that we lost the other day in Tengoku. Unfortunately, it's going to cost us 250,000 kill coins to do so. Fortunately, it's not hard to get kill coins. Yeah. Okay, expedition time. Who are we gonna send out? Ugh. Whatever, let's just send a couple people out. Help negate some of the grind. Then again, we could take out the, whatchamacallits, and be good to go. The jackals. If you're curious about what the timer's up for, exclamation point subathon will give you the rundown. It's something I'm planning on doing on a, not like a every month basis, but like at least every annual, like after, let me try that again. At least every April, the weekend before the 13th, as a way to be like, hey, my birthday's April 13th, so let's do a little bit of a party of sorts, like a weekend bash type thing. So I'll probably do something like this every year, regardless of how it turns out. Yeah, we kill the jackals and we will get the money, and that'll give us our character back. So we can probably not hit Tengoku today. Maybe we will. Probably won't though.
Oh, welcome back.
We have a lot of R&D we could do, but we're probably not going to.
Come back anytime.
But yeah, so we made it to 63. I got all excited because I'm like, hey, I think I can make it past 63. I used the Scythe Rage move, yeeted myself off the roofs, and used a DM, then died again right after that. So I was a little bit tilted, to say the least. Let's do some easy raids. Just to get enough kill coins to buy a nice set of armor so we can take out the jackals. And again, we could just buy the nice set of armor. But yeah, more than likely we won't go to Tengoku tonight. We'll just be messing around with TDM stuff for the evening. That and some questing.
Have a good one.
Oh shit. Alright, not too bad. As long as we don't get hit, we should be fine. I missed. At least I Alright, that takes care of that. We still need 6 carbon fiber from Tengoku, or if the hernia would be a bro and give us 5 for 20k kill coins, that'd be absolutely fabulous. We'd love to see that.
An expansion.
This was the name.
Door to the explosive, record-breaking Death Drive 128. Now on sale. Yotsuyama Enterprises.
Do 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 do. I think we can take you out relatively simply. You have low points and you have no. Well, you do have wins, but not as many as would be concerning for me. Alright.
Have a good one.
Mike, we're dead. That lag might have been the thing that did me in. Why did I just stood there. I just stood there. I literally looked at him and I just stood there like a dumbass. Ugh. And no, I'm not that tired yet. That was just me being dumb. I've done that so many times before where I just stood there and let an enemy attack me. I should have had that in the bag, honestly.
02.564 JODE AD OBS.
Welcome. Thanks.
I mean, we kind of don't need the hat, but we want the hat.
Come back anytime.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
This will make it a little bit easier on us. Sure. Sure.
Take care.
Might be a bait because it's 3 and 5, but I do not care, in all honesty, even if it is. Yeah, it's a bait. Yep. Rude. upgrading the flail. That's something I'm gonna have to focus on some point in the future because that weapon is phenomenal. I want to get that to the point where I can uncap it. Let's buy the hat. Kill the jackals.
Non-genre, non-stop music for y'all. This program is brought to you by Yotsuyama Enterprises.
It's really hilarious because we're not going to be doing as much damage as I feel like we should be doing. Because we're not using a full-fledged scythe to begin with, but that should still be fine regardless.
Oh, it's you. Thanks. Come back anytime.
Quest do we have active right now? Haters, Screamers. Defend, that'll take a while. That'll take a while too, I'm not concerned about that one. These ones. No. Oh. I guess we did the other ones. Makes sense because we had 100,000 kill coins on Splitfium. Anyways, let's go kill a jackal real fast. Floor 1. Actually, I'm tempted to go like floor 1, kill the jackals. Floor 2, kill the jackals. Kill a couple iterations of the jackals. Just to see how much more difficult they get every floor you go higher, because the floor 1 to floor 11 jackals are insane. I want to see what the differences are between each subsequent floor. I'm going to try not to utilize the Fronguses, if I can help it. Nice voice crack, if I can help it, and then we're going to go from there. All we really need to do is make sure we kill one of the jackals so we can get the 200,000 kill coins so we can purchase back our hater we left on Sengoku yesterday. It always sucks when you spend that much kill coinage. And again, they have some uncapping resources for us. I might do a Tengoku. I might do a Tengoku the more I think about it. Seems like it's taking a long time to load. I'm gonna make sure that my stream quality is pretty good, because anytime it takes a long time to load, it makes me worried that my internet's messing up. Quality seems to be good though of the stream, so I'm satisfied with that. Alright, yeah, we're good. Oh, there we go. Okay. Making me nervous, game. As soon as it loads back in, or shows me the damn screen properly. So glad you have to eliminate everybody on the floor before the jackals show up. You are being a bitch today, aren't you, game? Okay, there you go. For a minute, I was worried that Let It Die was gonna crash. Would have been one of the first times that's happened to me. Are the jackals level 200? Does Giant Killer actually work on the jackals? Ah, the lag has saved the frog's life for about a millisecond longer than it normally would be alive for. The scythe is overkill for this, in all honesty. I could do this entire area with my fist and be fine. And no armor too. That probably should be something I do, because all that's gonna happen is I'm gonna lose durability if I get hit. And again, we do have a machine gun we could utilize. And that'll be good enough to one-shot everything on sight. Experiencing heavy lag right now. Alright, so that's clear. Good to know. The best part about the jackals is the waiting game. Just chilling for like 5 to 10 minutes while we wait for the enemies inside to finally show up. Hey, scratch metal. Love to see that. Hey, Toad. Mr. Toad. Actually getting a little bit of a higher amount of frogs than I would have expected. Normally we get like 4 to 5. Seems like we're gonna get 6 to 7 on this one. This should be the last enemy coming down right here. I probably should have saved that one. It doesn't really matter though, if we're being honest. We're good enough to take out the jackals without that. Yes. Come right for me. And now we play the waiting game. The waiting game, the waiting game. This is an all-rounder, correct? Yes. Okay, I was concerned that it was not. Tank. Ah, increase max HP by 20%. We probably don't even need that, honestly. We'll probably replace it with something else. It is adding 2,000 health to our character, though, so... Eh. Bloodsucker, crit damage, Giant Killer, Silver Heart. Those could all be useful if we wanted to take this character up to Sengoku. Again, the main person we bring up to Sengoku is our collector. Then again, we've been stuck with that collector from 63. Maybe if we bring this character up, or a defender or something like that. we'll have a better time of going against the haters, or yeah, the haters of Tengoku. And again, RNG does like to fuck me. Should be able to cook stuff right there. Not that it really matters. I'm gonna try not to use the Fronguses, because late or higher floor jackals I think are immune to Fronguses. Depending on how well we do against these jackals will depend on whether or not we decide to head up a couple more floors and deal with the jackals on floor 2. Again, we're probably just gonna head right back to the waiting room, get our money, buy our fighter back, get the shit sorted out, and raid with this individual for a couple more hours, I guess. We'll do some more TDM raiding, because I'm still feeling a little bit down from the last Tengoku. I'm so disappointed in how that one ended. That I really don't feel like utilizing more brain power than I need to. And if I do it, if I felt like it, I could do some really easy TDM raids and just shut off my brain, basically. It's probably what I'm gonna do, just to chill and relax. Maybe next week I'll do something silly. Well, I'll go from floor 1 and up and kill the jackals on every floor up to floor 9 or floor 10. That might be fun to do next week. Then again, what's April 13th? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday I'm probably just gonna chill and play whatever I feel like playing, instead of something set in stone. And I say set in stone in quotation marks because we're pretty much, yeah, we're done with XCOM. For the most part, I'll probably play it Monday or something like that, just to deal with character pool stuff and organize that. Because we've finished the main story, we've finished that playthrough for the time being, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break. I got some mods I need to sort out for the next time I play XCOM. I'm gonna want to do a modded run, and I need to make the game a little bit more difficult towards endgame, because endgame was a joke and a half, in all honesty. You think we can suplex Jackal X? Probably shouldn't dilly-dally, in all honesty, but I want to see if we can suplex Jackal X. No, sauce. We're just gonna tank it, I guess. Well, that was easy. Huh. Alright. Reminder, note to self, Jackal X is weak to blunt. I think they're all weak to blunt. That's one of the first times I was like, fuck it, just slam him with your golf club and see what happens. completely stun locked Jackal X on floor 1. Probably will do so at least until floor 5. Maybe I'm overestimating or underestimating them, or overestimating the strength of the scythe. I do not know. I do not know. I don't know, I'm starting to get in the mindset of I don't know what to play. I mean, I have a general idea of what I want to start playing next, but I kind of want to take a little bit of a break from focusing on certain things and just like switch back and forth between Let It Die and Warzone for a little bit, maybe. We'll see though. I do want to check out Darkest Dungeon at some point. That's definitely on the short list because I got it recently from, I think I got it recently. Yeah, it was Epic Games. One of their games for free, so I can check that out when, I can check it out whenever if you own the fucking game, you dumbass. What I'm trying to get at is it's on my short list because I own it and it's something that I've been interested in playing because it is a turn-based strategy game and those are like my bread and butter. Hello, hello, hello. Which Jackal? Ah. Jackal Z. I see. 1, 2. That's a little bullshit. 1, 2. Are you allergic to blunt as well? That sucks. Probably shouldn't. Yeah, you seem to be allergic to blunt as well. 1, 2. One, 2. Oh yeah, you definitely have an allergy to blunt as well. Good rage move and just pop him and drop him. No? I know we don't need to use these Stronguses, but I'm probably going to just to get... Hello there!
Have failed.
Alright. So we are gonna turn those quests in, purchase our person back, and then spend the rest of the durability of all this stuff on TDM. Next week we'll probably try and focus more on Tengoku. We do need to get... See, the whole goal for me has been to get the armor set that I'm currently wearing up to actually uncapped, realistically speaking. And we are a very, very, very short amount of time away from uncapping the entirety of the set. The only thing is, we now need 6 carbon fiber for the pants, and that's pretty much it. And then we could get +4, and then after we get the +4, we can get the uncapped version of the pants. So we're temporarily going to switch back to our
OBS needle
collector,
sounds, bringing
sort our
superior
gear.
sounds to your ears.
We need to actually turn in the quest. done that already. Done that, done that, done that, done that. Defend in 50, attack in 100. We have those activated. I mean, we're not gonna get that, so we might as well just ignore it. I'm not gonna do any of the Red Napalm stuff because I can't defeat Red Napalm on a hard right yet. We don't make it to 80. We'll have to do like a series where we just go through and do all of the quests I've not done yet. Alright. Let's spend all of our kill coins. I mean, they weren't even hard earned kill coins, so I shouldn't really complain, in all honesty. They're some of the easiest kill coins I've ever gotten. Could have used an express pass and made it a non-issue, but this is fine. I'm gonna have to organize my storage space. Actually, I know exactly what to store. I know exactly what to store. Almost pressed X. I'm glad I didn't because I would have forced the return. Oh, don't they ask you to force return or whatever? Anyways. Oh shit. We did have. Oh shit. Okay, we have a lot more blue than I thought we did. A couple more reverse metals than I thought as well. I'm glad I'm double checking this shit. That'll work. At least for temporary purposes. Now we can store... all these for temporary purposes. We're gonna have to probably... yeah, you know, let's take out some of the silk. Until we need it, let's take it out. I want to take a little bit of a gander at a couple of other things. We can uncap a couple things, like this character, we can uncap some stuff, I think. I want to make sure I uncap the collector first. Well, not uncap, but like work towards uncapping. We have a lot of chemosynthesized oil, and we have some ultra pure iron. So keep that in mind. That right there means we can uncap two things. We can uncap two pieces of our armor. We just need the carbon fiber. Yeah, we just need the carbon fiber. We have a bunch of chemo oil and beryllium copper. That's what we need. Okay, so 6 and 4.
Come back anytime.
Oh, okay. We could possibly get the damn sword. I'm not 100% sure, and I could be wrong, but there might be a couple of the fighters that I sent out on expedition that have some shit in their storage. 25 minutes? We can wait for 25 minutes.
How's everybody doing
Yeah,
today?
okay. We got a shit ton of bone metals.
Oh, welcome back.
We just need 2 milk reds, and we could actually get the jackal sword. We need 3 more reversal metals. I'm actually kind of hype about that. That's gonna be coming sooner than I anticipated it would.
Come back anytime.
Okay.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, I think we're fine with what we got going on right here, right now.
Come back
You should,
anytime.
ooh, we can actually upgrade the, wait, don't be dumb. Brains being dumb.
Welcome.
Yeah,
This one.
give me that uncapped, baby. We just need 2 War Ensemble Red, but we're not gonna worry about that till we get the carbon fiber. Cotton we need. But, oh, you'll love to see it. Like, oh, you'll love to see it. Let's collect, or let's get out our collector.
Come back
Make sure
anytime.
they get leveled up in strength, dex, or vitality. Probably strength or dex. I'm gonna lean towards strength. Two, 1, 3, 6. Okay. I don't even know if we have enough blood beam to uncap the all-rounder. This isn't even the all-rounder that I'm going to be using. I'm going to end up getting rid of that all-rounder, hilariously enough. This is the all-rounder that I should be uncapping. We'll delay. We'll delay a little bit on that one. Get the other all-rounder out. Don't uncap this all-rounder because this one's going to get destroyed soon enough, as is. Yeah, do not uncap this one. Do not uncap this one. Pretty sure we don't have any, but I want to double check to make sure. I figured that was the case.
Tetsuo's the name.
I don't think we have 3 more reverse medals. We might have the red we need. Handable reds. I mean, we could go get them real quick, like, but nah.
Thanks for waiting.
Ah, Cohen X3, not an issue. Textbook is what that was. Textbook indeed. Lucky it wasn't a Cohen 4, it would have been a little bit annoying to deal with. That was kind of annoying. I was locked on, whoops. You know what? Die. That was starting to annoy me. Doing way more durability damage on my armor than need be. Honestly, since we have an hour and a half left, we probably could do Tengoku once. Up to 60, at the very least. The only downside about that is we don't have the armor. And, like I said earlier, I just don't feel like doing Tengoku. Hell, I might not even play Let It Die the entire time. I might just do a couple more TDMs and switch over to Warzone for like an hour to wrap up. I'm gonna just TDM for an hour and a half in all honesty. Not the most ripping of situations, but I kind of want to try to get the diamond if I can help it. You know? I recognize No Life King. That name, I mean, I recognize. Yeah, let's bully a little bit. Sure, why not? Some mindless raids. And I say mindless with quotation marks because, for the most part, they're probably set up a little bit better than you would expect.
Be careful.
The shurikens are annoying. We've almost lost the hat. Not a big deal. Nice. Well, let's double check this to make sure no one's here. I'm pretty sure there is no one here, but I like to check, especially when somebody drops. Yeah, it was a pretty decent setup.
How's everybody doing today? Here's the next track.
We are closer and closer to Diamond. Every successful raid. Maybe we could just try and get the Diamond. Like that'll be the main goal.
Now on set.
Okay. Oh shit. My concern grew and then it went to 0 after that. Oops. Nice. Love to get mystery bags.
How's everybody doing today? Here's the next track.
Sorry, I had to deal with something real quick. Okay.
Tokyo Deck Metro.
Let us continue on with the TDM. I'm more than likely gonna end up spending spending all my kill coins that I've accrued on either another set of armor if I can, or steel decals if worst case scenario occurs. Which means I can't buy another set of armor, but I don't want to let my skill points just stay there and be bait for people to start raiding me. Then again, I kind of want to try and successfully defend my base. Both kind of suck there. Shit. What do we need for TDM rank? Platinum 1. 3,000. We're very close to that, and we need 3,600 for Diamond 3. I don't think we get to Diamond tonight. We definitely get to Platinum 1 tonight. And next week we probably get to Diamond 1. Diamond 3.
We look forward to seeing you against Tokyo Death Metro.
I think we go for it. We have a full set of armor. It's close to our rank. The TDM points are kind of low. They've lost a couple of battles.
Be careful.
Yotsuyama Enterprises.
Damn it. Maybe not as good as I thought we would have it. My timing was bad on that one with it. Or we're not, it's not looking good, I should say, at the very least. That was bad mistakes. One. Oh, I'm a little pissed off about that.
Right on.
That was dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. That was actually a little difficult. Now we get to do it without armor. The rest of the TDM. Shouldn't be too difficult in all honesty. That should give us quite a few pointages, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Pointages? Whatever.
Here we go.
How's everybody doing today? Here's the next chat.
I was just gonna take people out from bottom to top. I probably should have went up one and took out the person who had 1100 or 11,000 lithium, but we'll get there eventually.
Have a good one.
Students are one of 3 new teachers. Education, recommended product provider. Arcades countrywide.
Choke on it.
And again, we get a successful raid, we're getting 7,000 across the board, so we could literally get one that has 0-0, and we still get 7,000 when we win. So, honestly, all that matters technically is just winning. Because it adds up. It might take a while, but it eventually adds up. Also, lost bags. Love to see the lost bags.
Tetsuo's the name.
OBS.
He told you we'd get to the
sounds,
11,000 one.
bringing
Good
superior
enough.
sounds to your ears.
Probably should head for rank first. Because I've seen some people that have low TDM points but high rank, and I'm relatively certain those are not going to be feasible for me to challenge.
Take care.
Then again, these individuals are only fair armored, so who knows? I mean, we could upgrade our tank/bank right now with how much lithium we have. And I think I want to do that, but I also want to make sure I have my alarms purchased.
Needle sounds.
Rank 63, we'll take it on. It has a decent amount of kill coin and splithium. Oh shit.
Be careful.
Record breaking. 120. Tsuyama rises.
Okay, that takes care of that. Didn't expect this many people. And again, I probably should have. But whatever. Damn. At least you don't have an alarm, or your alarm's on a different person. Alright. Feels good. Got a lot of lost bags. That's awesome. So I got distracted because I have something set up to where
OBS needle sounds. Don't get annoyed. How about the next track?
I have my controller cable, because it's a wireless controller, but because I'm using it for the PC, I have a piece of tape that is holding the cord in such a way to where it's not pulling on the connection.
Tokyo Tech Metro.
So it's gonna hopefully make the controller connection point last as long as feasibly possible. And I had to adjust it because it was actually interrupting with the way that I like to hold the controller. Again, we might as well go for the high spliffium ones because we could upgrade the tank in the bank once again with what, 800,000 spliffium across the board. And the kill coins will eventually add up to be more than enough. Plus, we get a lot of... Oh, shit. This is more annoying than anything else. Don't you dare double hit me. I'd be so pissed. That shouldn't have hit me the first time, but I got stuck on the damn wall. I think I know exactly what's gonna... Yeah. How did that track me like that? I would like to know. Shuriken, double shuriken sucks. I don't know how to deal with double shuriken yet. Aside from pulling out my Kamaz and pop, making them drop. But... that's a little annoying. Because if you don't have a strong enough Kamaz, then they don't die. All right. Want to check the fighters, and I'll also check the grab bags that I got.
Enterprises.
Hey, we won. Okay, so you have rooms. You have nothing. You have gear. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to keep the all-rounder that I had. Golden Rat, love to see those. Black DDoD, Golden Snail, a Golden Pill Bug, and a Golden Turtle. Holy shit, that's amazing. Love to see that. Oh shit. That's annoying.
Welcome. Thanks.
I think I need to store some shit that I'm not going to be using right now. I'll have to try and remember who has what, but that's probably not going to be something that I'll be able to do. Or whatever. Let's just store these as much as we possibly can. Okay. You can store most of that because we're not going to be able to use it quite yet. Like, we need to upgrade all of our people's armor as well. Oh, this is going to be annoying to deal with later. Well, freeing up a shit ton of space, so that'll come in handy later. I need to try not to be as much of a loot goblin as I have been. Which means every little thing I see, I can just ignore it. Metals I need to always keep. Resources like this, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because as much as it seems like, oh god, it's going to take forever and a half, obviously it's not, because we have more than enough ultra pure iron, more than enough. But literally the only thing we're missing is, Candle Wolf? No. One of the red metals. I can't wait until we need all this shit, but the problem is we don't need it right now. Probably not gonna keep this person with all the shit that they have, but for the time being, this is what we'll do. Probably gonna end up selling those golden beasts. Not gonna hold my breath though.
Oh, welcome back.
Sure, why not? We can keep the Assault Force pants. We can literally put those on. Make use of them. Gamble shroom? Sure, why not?
Here we go.
How's everybody doing today? Here's the next track.
Probably should have went for the 7,600 kill coins. Again, doesn't really matter. Oh, just three?
A good one.
Oh. 1, 2. I always love dealing with the katana. So predictable. Got a little over an hour to go now, I believe. Haven't even had to break into my monster yet. Had an energy drink and all that just in case.
02.564
Here we go.
DE AD OBS needle sounds.
I'm excited for the day that we are able to take on rank 91s without issue. I'm gonna stand up a little bit. Another freebie, pretty much, yeah. Definitely another freebie. Kind of surprised by this, but at the same time, I always welcome stuff like this. A TDM like this is always welcome. Oh, what the hell does it say again? We're at 3,100. Oh yeah, we're actually, maybe we're gonna make it to Diamond 1. Holy shit. Maybe I underestimated it, especially if we're gonna go for the entire hour doing just TDM shit. Again, it doesn't really matter what we go for. Oh, that's lovely. Do I have a 6 leaf? I don't think I have a 6 leaf yet. I could. But damn, that's awesome. Gotta love when you get the premium 6 leaf clovers. I'm probably gonna pull a lot of stew this evening. Like, just before we get ready to wrap up. Again, just before we get ready to wrap up with Let It Die, I should say. 'Cause you never know what happens, you know? A lot can happen in an hour's time. We'll see. I'll have to look through my skill decals. Yeah, adrenaline will help you feel less pain, stuff like that. The endorphins or whatever you get. What's it called? Like, not whatever. Your brain is amazing when it comes to like excitement and stuff like that.
What was the name?
Probably should actually check out what skill decals I have, because I know I have a bunch of like addict ones and stuff like that.
I've been waiting for you, fellow believer in the power of the mushrooms.
I know I don't, these are not all the ones that I have, but I have a bunch of, I got Bandit, Pro Bowler, Super Helmet 2, Not So Fast, Hyper Zeus, Flail Addict, which is something I can't wait to have alongside when I actually own a flail. That sucks. Did you get that checked out yet? I remember hearing something about it a couple days ago, I think. How exactly did you fuck up your shoulder? Yeah, you're definitely gonna probably have to get that checked out if you haven't already. I think you have, but that sucks, for lack of a better word. Complete ass. Got this recently, Mad Bomber. One day, okay, that's good. Sucks that you're gonna have to deal with that the entire weekend, but at least you got an appointment on Monday. Oh, I didn't get a 6-leaf yet.
Are you 100% sure?
Yeah, it's starting to sound like it's gonna be some type of surgery.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh. Yeah. Something similar like that happened to my uncle who fell on some icy steps, slammed into their shoulder. Last week, yeah, I remember you saying you might not be the only person that fucked up their shoulder recently, though. Now that I'm thinking about it, somebody else might have fucked their shoulder up too. Not 100% certain on that one though. But yeah, that shit sucks. Any type of injury is never good, but like an injury to an extremity or a limb that you consistently use is probably one of the worst ones you could possibly get. And it might be difficult, but you can probably think of a bright side to look at. Like, I guess at least it was not worse, as far as you can tell, and at least it wasn't like,
Be careful.
it didn't fucking snap your leg or anything like that. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, they had to get shoulder replacement surgery. And there's both upsides and downsides to that. The upside, they don't feel pain from the shoulder injury anymore, but they have a much narrower range of motion with that arm. Like they can only lift it up to what? 70, I think it was a 70-degree angle they can only go up to. They can't go any higher than that. That was dumb. Maybe. Well, I'm hoping it'll be a lot less painful for you for the coming days until you can get that sorted out with properly, if need be. Oh. Neat. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, that sounds like you are probably gonna have to prepare yourself to get surgery for it. And with how we are technologically nowadays, hell, you probably could end up having an arm that has a better range of motion than your previous arm. That's not exactly how I meant to say that. A shoulder is like a rotator cuff, that's the word that I meant to say. I'm gonna blame me being tired for my lack of proper communication skills right now. I'm just a derp. That's the real reason, in all honesty.
Tokyo Tech Metro.
But I've been watching a whole bunch of shit about, like, all types of different, like, knee surgery, like knee replacement surgery, shoulder, like, I just like watching shit like that sometimes. And then how advanced, like, shit is way different than it used to be even 5 years ago. Cyberpunk 2077 shoulder. Deck it out with Goldine lines and chromed out. Getting chromed out, that's it.
Be careful.
That sucks. X-Force? I think I got really lucky. Yeah, I think I got really lucky there. Hilariously enough, I don't think we're that far off from actually having situations where we'll have like near cyberpunk style prosthetics in the future. With how far technology has come. Our character's getting hungry. Yeah. Chromed out and oh god, I'm gonna have to play that sometime soon. Again, I'm probably not gonna play it as soon as I make it sound. I'm probably gonna force myself to wait until like next year, like the beginning of next year, because I really want to see how far, like how different it'll be if I let the updates keep piling on. You know what I mean?
Here's the next track.
Like get back to it when I need 50 gigabytes of update to go through. It's funny because the longest stream I've ever done was the Cyberpunk 2077 release stream, and I went for 25 and a half hours with that one. and I ended up restarting the playthrough because I wasn't quite satisfied with how things turned out. So I basically just restarted it. Oh! I know now. I didn't even think about that. You know how convenient it would be if there's a fountain like that in real life? Your shoulder's fucked up, you've broken a limb, just walk to the fountain in the middle of your home and boom. Get fully healed and you don't have to deal with hunger anymore. Oh, we'll fight with Wisconsin is beginning soon.
02.5
That's probably something I'm not going to deal with over the weekend. I mean, I might try and make myself play this a little bit to participate so I can get some DMs and make up for the fucking 5 that I've spent recently on deaths. What was I doing? I stepped away for a reason. I don't remember what that reason was though. Probably gonna purchase some alarms. Let's see how much it costs. Yeah, so we need 820. $826. We're very close to that number.
We look forward to seeing you again soon.
That's what I wanted to do.
Tetsuo's the
The
name.
Fountain of Dew. I normally use the weekends as a way to like rest, recover, hang out with my family, stuff like that. Make sure I got videos set up and ready to go. Hilariously enough, in the future I may start to stream more on weekends, but I like to use the weekends as a way to just like relax, you know? Prevent me from ever getting into a situation where I'll experience burnout, which I highly doubt I would, but yeah, a multitude of reasons, primarily pertaining to the fact that I kind of just like to use it as a way to just chill, you know, on the weekends. Every so often I might feel like get an itch to stream, and I call those Saturday or Sunday specials whenever it's like, in all honesty, the timer's set up, not to say how long I'm gonna stream, the timer's set up because this is the start of what I'm gonna annually do for my birthday weekend. That's what I'm calling it, because April 13th is I'm turning 26, and I figured I'll do a little bit of a subathon type thing, and these could potentially end up being some of the longest streams that I ever do, because if you type !subathon in the chat, you'll get a generalization of what exactly the limitations are of it. Yeah, I know, I'm at 197, that's pretty exciting. But it's every regular subscription adds 10 minutes, every tier 2 adds 20. No. What is it? Hold on. Oh, God. What was that? That. What was that? I have no information on what that was. Wait. Oh, it was a host. It was a host. There we go. There we go. It just clicked in. That was weird. Thank you for bringing your community into the kingdom, Plum Diggity. I very much appreciate it. I welcome them with open arms. I do hope they enjoy their stay. Not much. I'm chilling. we're coming at the tail end of the first annual April subathon. And we're just doing TDM the entire time, basically. I've got my first pieces of uncapped armor researching right now, so that's exciting. I mean, mind you, if people show up and do what the stipulations say, it'll add time. I literally have it set up to where the limit is 72 hours straight. So that's a thing. Thank you for letting me pick this person up. Please, come on, don't let me miss out on this body. No, 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 no. Okay, we're good. I was getting a little nervous there. I was like, oh no. But yeah. Oh shit. What really sucks is I'm gonna get my second win soon, and I will not be tired at all. Like right now, I'm starting to get in that phase where like I'm tired. I could go to sleep right now. Like if I laid down right now, I would pass out within 5 minutes, if that. But because of how the human body works, it won't take that long for your brain to go, all right, and you're good to go for another 12 hours. Smile. But I don't want to go for another 12 hours. Well, tough shit. I appreciate the compliment. I'm just chilling. I have a lot of experience with the length of stream at the very least, like for lack of better words. We're 3 months away from my second year of streaming on Twitch. Hold on. May, June, July. Yeah, July 1st will be the second year that I've been streaming on Twitch. I'm up for almost anything, in all honesty. Networking is more than okay in my personal opinion. And if I had to throw my professional opinion out there, I would say that networking is professionally the smartest thing you possibly can do. Games like this are kind of difficult to do collaborations with.
Thanks for waiting.
But yeah, this is one of the longest streams I've done recently. Girth. It's funny, I always like telling my, like, not the origin, but how I started. I started the month before July. June. I started in June setting stuff up on YouTube, right? So I was doing a full-on recording and I was trying to think of what I wanted to do, right? So I decided to, because I started with my, like, recording directly through my PlayStation and then streaming directly through my PlayStation, right? And I started with, you can probably find, yeah, you can find the majority of it on my YouTube still. But I decided to play Grand Theft Auto 5 in first-person mode, no aim assist on the console, and I called it Grand Theft Auto Hardcore, which... Okay, good, we got him before the alarm popped. Which was a game I was familiar with, and it was basically to help me get in the habit of communicating while I was playing a video game. Oh, we're dead. Anyways, So I spent the first month basically getting in the habit of talking while I play a video game and verbalizing my internal thoughts while I am playing that video game. You absolute asshat. Huh. I killed myself. And because I killed myself, I did no damage to them. Smile. I should have had that in the bag. Anyways,
Let me help you get your strength back.
to get into the habit of verbalizing my thoughts and communicating when I play the video game, I recorded a month of content and posted to YouTube. Well, I say a month, but it wasn't really nearly as long as I do stuff nowadays. But it all went onto my YouTube. Really, like, it's the first thing that I go up there. And if you listen to me, you can tell I'm, like, awkwardly, like, hesitant, and I speak in such a way to where it sounds like I
This
don't know
program is
what
brought to
I'm
you by Yotsuyama Enterprises.
talking about. Like that, right? That's kind of how it is. Cubs never won the World Series. I have no idea what you're, are you referencing Back to the Future? I think I already have Cyclone Shuriken. Anyways, okay, gotcha. That's...
Sorry to keep
Oh
you
god, I need to watch that series again. Anyways, so that happened. And then the first game that I streamed on July was a game that I was intimately familiar with and one of my favorite games of all time, God of War. Which, I don't know when I'll be able to do it, but I sure as shit am gonna do a full playthrough of Ragnarok on stream whenever I can. And then over the last year and 9 months, I've basically just been gathering experience, communicating with, interacting with chat, and making sure my stuff is set up the way that I want it to be set up. And, oh, you suck. You suck. Bad touch, bad touch. Bad touch. What's up with the bad touch today? Like, I don't want the bad touch one. Please stay away with that. So, we could be cheeky little shits and literally wait outside the next area for about a minute and a half. Or, we could get really lucky. We didn't get really lucky at all. We turned into a frog, which is, I think, honestly, the better thing to happen. I mean, who wants to get fully healed and a full rage gauge, when instead you could turn into Monsieur Frog? Ghetto, ghetto. Oh, shit. Yeah, we got that. They shoved that baseball bat where the sun doesn't shine. That is what happened right then and there.
Let me help you get your strength back.
The wand. The wand is so detrimental to my survivability. Let's reload this gun.
Tetsuo's the name.
And Raiden's the game.
Always awesome over here. Let's sharpen up as always.
I find it hilarious how you sometimes have to look out for the lower ranked individuals more than you do the higher ranked individuals.
Have a good one.
Awesome. Awesome possum. I have timed that impeccably. Oh, I know how to deal with you. It started about nearly 12 hours ago. The bare minimal amount of time that it goes for it. Oh, I saw that from a mile away, but my brain said, you're fine, you don't need to roll. Just run out of it. You can't outrun that. That is literally wanted curve the bullet bullshit that you cannot outrun. I started at 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is literally 11 hours and 49 minutes ago. And this is more of the pre-establish or to establish what I want to have or what I want to make an annual thing,
How's everybody doing?
regardless of how it turns out. Like, some people would look at the fact that it's only like the bare minimal amount of time you're going to stream for is 12 hours, and it's only been extended by 30 minutes. Some people would look at that and go, oh, that's a failure, right? That's a failure of a stream. I look at it and I go, I had a fun time, so how the fuck could it be a failure? Failure. I can't say words right now. Yes, I do, but I keep forgetting about that being a thing. I do know they negate headshot damage, because as soon as you said Uncle Death, I was like, the glasses negate headshot damage. Yeah, I'm aware of that, but I'm also a stubborn shithead. But yeah, the idea is... The main reason I set this up is because I'm trying to get...
Thanks for waiting.
What is it? It's 15 for you to unlock another emote slot. I want to try and get some emote slots unlocked. Damn it. Because my current emote is the Pog emote. The Pog frog, but it's not a frog, it's a lizard. Yeah. I'm gonna have to try and do that in the future. I mean, if I was a little bit more coherent, as in awake, I'd be able to do that without any, like, I could do these types of raids without taking a single hit of damage. I have Flail Addict, and that right there makes me want to upgrade Flail to the point where I could purchase a +4 or an uncapped version of it, because that's a really strong weapon, and then you want to make it 30% stronger. Holy shit. Anyways, that emote right there is currently the placeholder emote. I used to have like a greetings emote, but I need to alter it a little bit to make it more of like a hello and a goodbye emote. It's just basically a dude in knight's armor waving,
02.5.
or like with their arm held up and like a greeting symbol or a departure symbol. That's gonna be the hello emote. That's gonna be the Pog emote. I'm gonna edit a little bit. I'm possibly gonna put a crown on the head of it. I don't know yet. Still debating what exactly I'm gonna do with that one. Screw it, we're just gonna keep hitting it. I know I want to make a derp emote, or like a derp / soldier McSoldier face emote, which soldier McSoldier face is in reference to whenever the AI derps out. And I'm probably going to make a placeholder emote for tier 2 and tier 3, which is just going to be a scythe. I also want to make a scythe emote, like a legitimate, like, but like anytime we do a raid or something like that,
Thanks for waiting.
subscribers could post that emote in the person's chat that we are currently raiding. But I'm thinking about it, and I think I know what I want the tier 3 emote to be. I want it to, because the way that I have it, being a defender of the kingdom, we have the knighthood, which are tier 1s. I still am not 100% sure what I want to call tier 2s. And the dragon defenders of the kingdom, like the tier 3s. The tier 3, I definitely want to make something have to do with like a skull, like almost like a pirate flag skull and crossbone type of thing. I want it to be something like that for tier 3, at least for the time being. That's what comes to mind when I think of emotes. The only thing is I need to actually work on those emotes because I'm a procrastinator of the highest order, and I have yet to actually work on those emotes. Golems, I was thinking something like golems or something like that for tier 2, but I still don't know. Sentinel, golem, something that's in between a knight and a dragon. The derp emote, I kind of got the idea of like from XCOM 2. It's going to be like a thing of Advent, like an Advent helmet with googly eyes looking in different directions, and that'll be like the derp emote. Regardless of whether or not it's a Advent helmet, it's going to have the googly eyes in different directions.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
At least that's what my intentions are for the future emotes. We have a shit ton of spliffium that we're gonna just drop on upgrades.
Off we go!
And honestly, I might do... I said this earlier, but I'll probably say this a couple more times. I might end up doing subathon type streams in the future a little bit more frequently. And what a little bit more frequently means is like in 3 months from now when I'm
Have a good one.
having my 2nd year on Twitch, maybe I'll do another subathon on one of those weekends. Aside from that, another little factoid of like my schedule, my stream schedule. In the future, when I have the ability to do so, I want to set things up in such a way to where I go live, like the time that I go live normally is 6 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. Like I'll go live. My schedule will change in the future to where I go live 2 hours earlier, but I stream till the same amount of time, so I normally end at like 2 to 4 a.m. is when I normally end. So my average will end up being 8 to 10 hours instead of 6 to 8. Well, currently I have things set up to where the maximum amount of the subathon will be 72 hours, right? And that'll be 72 hours straight. I know I could stay up for 3 days straight. I've done it before. I think I'd get burned out relatively quickly if it was something like Ludwig's streams. I'm sure you're referencing the fact that he's been going for fucking 20-something days now, and this includes when he goes to sleep and shit like that. I'm over here going, that's fucking insane. I'm more than capable of doing 72 hours straight. I don't know if I could do 3 weeks with sleeping streams and stuff involved, just for a multitude of reasons. I would rather do a 72-hour straight stream with no sleep, just going the entire time, than try and go like that. Try and go for a couple of hours, or go for what? How much sleep? Like 6 hours of sleep to 6 to 8 hours of sleep? That means you get, is it 16? Let's just say 16 stream hours of me being active for 16 hours a day. That's fucking insane to me. I couldn't do that for a multitude of reasons. One of the biggest reasons is because I have to help take care of my little sister, who has a genetics disorder, right? Weekends are the time where I can be the most free. Like that's where most of my time is open during weekends. That's one of the reasons why I don't stream on weekends, because I like to use that time to just chill, relax, and hang with my family. But on certain like events like this, and every so often, I'll do certain special streams like this, where depending on both the desires and
OBS
generosity of the
noodle
individual
sounds,
watching
bringing
can make me
superior
stream for
sounds to
longer and
your
longer,
ears.
and watch me slowly devolve from a person that's somewhat coherent into a person that's like, but that's neither here nor there.
Thank you for riding with us today.
Hold on a second. I gotta check something really quickly. I'm gonna alt tab really quickly because I gotta check something. Since I mentioned it, I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. Hold on. Yeah, they're still streaming. The thing that has made me laugh the most. Okay, here we go. This is the shit that I personally couldn't do. Ludwig has been streaming 24/7. Obviously, they've been going to sleep on stream or whatever, but they've been streaming for 26 days straight, right? What has made me so amused is every couple of times I'll like look into the stream. He's at 14 minutes and 27 seconds right now. He has been sub 30 minutes for the end of the stream for like fucking 5 days now or something like that. It's hilarious to me. It is the most entertaining shit. But I couldn't do that. I'm more than okay with staying up 3 days straight, some stupid bullshit like that. But I couldn't do that. It's just thinking about doing something like that is draining my mental capacity. But yeah, thank you for that, Master Chian. And I give mad props for him for doing it though. That's so unique and interesting. Hell, one of the reasons I'm doing a subathon is partly because of Ludwig's subathon thing. That's the thing, the older you get, the harder it is to stay up longer. I actually have like best case scenario, people would come in, gift a couple of subs, whatever, I'd have to stay up longer, I would start to lose coherency, so I would go downstairs, get some tea, get some food, get my Monster Energy drink, which Monster Energy drinks work gloriously for me. Like, if I drink a full Monster Energy drink, I'll be good for 12 hours, easy, right? A non-stop stream to 351. Maybe at some point we'll get that. I am not nearly at the point where I could get to 351 yet. I'm barely at the stage where I can get past 63. I'm so disappointed about that. Oh my god. If I hadn't yeeted myself off, I probably would have got to 65. I know, but still. When I was younger, I used to stay up for fucking 5 days straight. The longest I think I've ever stayed up was the day that Metal Gear Solid 5, no, Metal Gear Solid 4, my apologies. Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, or was coming out, and I bought the game, right? So, what ends up happening is I play through this is the first time I've ever done something like this. Again, this was way before Twitch was as big as it is now. At least I feel like it was, or I think it was. Anyways, long story short, hold on. Oh, excuse me. Long story short, I start with Metal Gear Solid 1, and this is after I read about Metal Gear 1 and 2. I beat Metal Gear Solid 1, I start Metal Gear Solid 2, I go to Metal Gear Solid 3, and then I go to Metal Gear Solid 4, right? Overall, that entirety of that situation was like 4.5, 5 days, right? Of course, since I think it was a Friday, I was of course sick from school that day. Had a horrible case of fish and fever. Only this time it involved video games. Oh god, we're dead. Oh, I pressed circle way too late. Son of a bitch. He fired so fast. Anyways, I ended up playing that, and when I got to the end of Metal Gear Solid 4, oh, I cried. Oh, it got me so emotional at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4. Have you joined the Discord, Plum Diggity? Exclamation point
Oh,
Discord
yes,
if you
music
haven't yet to get an invite link
Don't
there.
get annoyed.
The reason I bring this up is because Logical Beast, whom you may or may not be aware of, one of the individuals who has helped me the most with Let It Die, is also a big fan of Metal Gear. You might enjoy having a few conversations with them. Make sure you don't just open up with spoilers to shit too, because I'm not sure if they're aware of other shit that happens. Understandable. Understandable. Discord's one of my favorite, like, talk things, like communication services, I guess you could call it. It's so much easier for me to go at everyone who's a part of the Discord and be like, hey, I'm going live. But yeah, long story short regarding the subathon stuff and stream stuff in general, I'm just chilling, having a good time. The main reason I'm doing this is just for entertainment purposes and to share a passion of mine. I love playing video games. It's
Be careful.
It's good. Discord's really good, and it's a great way to, like, establish a community. Mind you, my Discord still needs a lot of work, but, like, oh god, no, I don't even like have a cell phone, first of all. Second of all, like, having a legitimate phone number out to the public like that is probably a horrible idea. Not that I don't trust the individuals currently in the chat, but I don't trust the individuals currently in the chat, Lyle. Real talk, though. Stranger danger, bad touch. I do not consent to this touching. Anyways, legitimately, it's not a good idea to have private stuff or personal stuff public like that. Regardless of how trusting or how trusted you might be with somebody or something, it's still not a good idea to do something like that. Even if you purchase a cellular device just for that purpose, it's still one of those things where some people might not take the hint and some people might try and abuse things. So it would come out to be like, hey, if you feel like it, just text me, and then all of a sudden the phone will get non-stop texting. I know how some people can be. I've watched a lot of streams. Oh yeah, you're doing the Mimi thing. Reminds me of Sin. Talking about us hanging out all the weekend and I don't even know the person. Being all silly. Being all silly. Oh. Another little thing of mine, something I will absolutely refuse to acknowledge or comment about. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, possibly because of us talking about the Stranger Danger stuff. But every time I watch somebody who streams, and they do the, when somebody has subscribed for 9 months in a row, they make the joke about having a stream baby. I will probably never make that joke. In all honesty, that just I will never make that joke. Or if somebody does make that joke in the chat, I'll like grunt about it, but I won't be in like continue it because it's just kind of weird to me. I understand the idea of it, but to me personally, it's just odd. One more successful raid and we could purchase upgrades for both the tank and the bank. I've never seen Trolls. I need to. I've heard many great things about that film. A film so bad it's fabulous.
Be careful.
Riding students free.
I'm glad you didn't double. Oh, we're dead. We fucking got hit and we groggy immediately. I'm so disappointed about that. You have no idea. I should have been able to one-shot every single person, but I fucking wasn't. I looked at the chat, I looked away, and I was groggy. I mean, I looked away, looked back, and I was groggy. Yeah, those kind of jokes, I'll probably be like, alright, moving on. Realistically speaking, because it was just, that kind of stuff just weirds me out.
Hey, let's
Sorry to
I don't
keep
know
you
why.
waiting.
This is like,
02.5.
this is the problem. I figured out what it is. When I get tired. When I get tired, I start to say stupid shit that'll probably end up haunting me for the rest of my streaming career. I.e., the channel points things. How you can spend channel points to have me do or not do certain things. I'm of two minds right now. I'm both glad and happy. I mean, I'm both glad and slightly disappointed.
Take care.
I'm glad because I am tired right now. And of course, yeah, I could continue streaming if I had absolutely had to. But there's a part of me that's disappointed that I'm not gonna have to try and force myself to stay awake longer. I don't yet have my thingy. I don't have my second monitor set up yet. Unfortunately, I ended up getting the wrong stuff. So I have to return it and reorder the proper items. I mean, every 100 bits adds a minute to the stream timer. So I'm gonna preface this by saying only ever subscribe or drop or tip bits if you both are enjoying the content and if you have the means to do so. Like, don't ever go, I only have 10 bucks. Here's 5 of it. Don't ever do that. Take care of yourself first. You should never apologize for doing either of those things either. If you ever feel that sorry I can't give more, don't give anything if you feel like you don't have enough to give. What are we at right now? Oh God, what has occurred? Okay, 13 minutes left. All right.
Needle sounds. Don't get annoyed. How about this track?
Tokyo Tech Metro.
I just fucked up. You don't have to. You don't have to do a webcam. I personally don't. I don't feel the need to have a webcam, in all honesty. Maybe you're the type of person that wants to have a webcam. You want people to see your face. You want people to see how you look when you react. I don't care if people know how I look. That's like one of the reasons a lot of people might assume I don't have a webcam. I don't give two shits if people know what I look like. I just don't feel the need to have a webcam because that will become something that people will expect, and it'll become a staple. And I just the game and the voice. That's kind of what the main focus is for my style of streaming. It all has to do with personal preferences. Plus, I don't like. I actually do not like that as well, because of the fact that, like, all right, enough beating around the bush. What if I'm just currently, like, hypothetically, what if I'm just in my underwear right now? If I had a webcam, I would have to be wearing both a shirt and at least shorts. However, without a webcam, these are things that I don't need to have. You know? True. But I still like that interactivity for chat, i.e. why I have set things up to where in the right-hand corner of the screen, every time somebody says something in the chat, everybody can see it because this is going on YouTube. Yeah, nah, I don't. I'm okay with no webcam. I've had a couple people ask me that before, but it's honestly, you're the first person to ask whether or not you yourself should get it or if there's importance of it. It's both. There are positives and negatives. Like I said, the positives are more personal, and like the positive and negatives, the one that I've just been talking about, are more what should we call it? The positives and negatives that I'm talking about are more personal. If you had a webcam, people would be able to see how you like your reactions. They'd be able to see your your shock, your fear, whatever. The celebrity streamer thing that you're talking about is something that is both good towards some people and bad towards others. Like, I know there are people that are watching right now that, hypothetical scenario, say in the future I get to the point to where I have an average of like 300 people watching me at a time. I'm sure there are some people that have stopped by that will stop by less and less and less. Eventually they don't stop by at all because of the fact that I just have more people watching. And it's understandable. It's sad, but it's also understandable. I'm a person that will always try to interact with chat no matter what. Right? And like, I know for a fact I can read chats that are going really fast, but I may not be able to respond. Like, again, hypothetical scenario, say let's just say I have 20 people watching and the chat's for some reason just blowing by, right? I will try and interact and communicate and all that and make it, like, acknowledge what I've seen. You hate overlays? Yeah, overlays. Well, what's funny is that you're mentioning that. Technically, I mean, these aren't really, I don't know what you'd classify these as, but like widgets, Streamlab widgets or whatever, where chat pops up and that pops and the timer's going right now, stuff like that. hey, if that's how you want to do things, that's how you do things. Everybody's different with how they stream and interact with chat. I'm the type of person that's more focused on chat than the game itself. That feels good right there.
Here we are.
We're getting in the final prepper, like the final minutes right now, so I'm probably gonna slow down and wait. I mean, if you really wanted to fuck my timer, just... I was gonna be a smart ass to say, just drop some money, damn it. But I can't even make that joke with a straight face. That's the thing, I don't give a shit. I mean, I would like... The only reason I really would like more subscribers to have more emo slots. Like, what the fuck? I mean, of course, the dream is to get to the stage where this becomes a career, right? That's not why I'm doing this, though. I'm having a blast. Literally just chatting with y'all. I'm having a blast and a half. Oh, a day has passed. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
Well, the main reason I have the chat pop up like I do is because I try and post everything to YouTube. At least I do nowadays. It used to be I didn't post. I would only post like certain things. Now I'm like, fuck it, just post everything, but just like split it up into parts. So the XCOM, the 10 hours of XCOM is going to go up separately from the 2.5 hours of Let It Die. Again, I was anticipating, like, I'm the type of person that I always expect the best but prepare for the worst, right? So for example, the best case scenario would be this. I say this with as much respect and a smile on my face as possible. The asshats and jackasses that could potentially make my stream go for 72 hours straight, that's the best case scenario, right? Cool. We're going for that long, means we got a lot of subscriptions, a lot of bits, what have you. Worst case scenario, nobody at all subscribes or drops anything. But I'm more than satisfied with the fact that I've gotten 2 subscriptions. One a Twitch Prime and the other was a resubscribe. That makes me elated. I'm an easy person to please. What the hell was I doing? That. I can't really control the overlay, by the way, but yeah, I have it set up because if I'm talking to chat, right? If I'm talking to chat and somebody says something, I don't want people to try and have to guess what's being said. I've actually had situations where I've had a full conversation with a streamer and I went back later and watched the YouTube video and I'm listening to what they're saying, and because I don't see chat on the YouTube thing, when they acknowledged me and like responded to what I said, I was like, what the fuck did I say? This was years ago. What did I say? And that made me go, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that I have some kind of chat overlay type thing. So if somebody's watching the video on YouTube and they came from the stream and this is months later and they forgot what the conversation was about, they're like, oh, that's right. That's what I said. And that could be me just being weird. Other people might not give a shit, but everybody does their shit differently. Well, let's spend all of our wait. Let's double check to make sure, because it could have been an hour.
Oh,
Exactly.
it's you.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we'll be ready for... We will be ready for
Thanks.
Sengoku next week.
Come back anytime.
But the perfect example, how I said exactly to you, Plum Diggity, if I didn't have the chat overlay, and you go to watch this YouTube video later down the line, you would hear me responding to you and having this whole conversation, and you would be like, what did I say? But because I have the chat overlay, you'll have the context. right? Context matters. At least in my personal opinion, it does. We're gonna sell this turtle. Or we're gonna sell something to make it to where we have 400,000 kill coins. So I can get a nice even amount of skill decals. So we're not gonna sell the birds. We could sell the rat. Sell the snail instead.
Come back anytime.
Oh, how I've been waiting for you. Fellow believer in the power of the mushrooms.
We're not gonna do anything special. We're just gonna buy them and move on.
Happy days! Happy day!
Oh. Yes. Just yes. This is amazing. Ultra Marathon Man Pog. Hey, it's a learning experience, and again, what I'm doing might not be
The secret of my
what you
success.
want to do.
The secret of my success.
That was lucky. Yep. I've spent enough kill coins. Oh, that feels awesome. No matter what we get, that's all worth it. I've actually, one of the ones that I wanted was that one. That's one of the ones on the list of things that I wanted. Oh.
Without rush. Oh.
What else? What else were ones that we possibly could have gotten?
Oh, how I've been waiting for you. Fellow believer, the power of the mushroom.
Golden Gem is on the list. King of Wolves 2 is on the list. Basically all these. Warrior Monk, all these are on the list. Six Leaf is on the list. That was definitely on the list. God, I can't stop the smile. That's the first 5-star I think we got. Yeah, that's the first 5-star we've gotten. Awesome. Happy early birthday. I mean, from this game, I'll take it. I'll take that as a birthday gift from this game. Oh, that's awesome. Also, timer's up. So that'll be it for me. But we're gonna make sure everything's set up to good to go. Speedrunning Tengoku. I need to try and speedrun Tengoku more often. Well, the best part about the subathon timer was I know that it works now. April 13th. I do a subathon, like this is going to become an annual event where I do a subathon the weekend before April 13th in order to have like a celebration type thing. I will be streaming on my birthday. I'll either be drunk or high, one or the other. So, come to enjoy me under the influence of whatever I'm under the influence of on that day if you do so desire to do so. But yeah, I'll probably be chilling over the weekend. Might say hi in the Discord. But yeah. This was a fun time. Blast and a half. It was a good little litmus test and experiment to make sure the timer worked. It does. We got a 5-star skill decal, which really makes me happy. And that's the thing. You won't know if I am or if I'm not. I could be streaming in my birthday suit right now and you couldn't tell. Aha! But yeah, I had a good time. I am going to do my wrap-up thing and we're going to find someone to raid. So, for those of you regardless of what we're watching from, be it YouTube or Twitch. Okay, ignore me. This is for YouTube. I'm gonna start doing this separately because I've noticed when I actually raid somebody, if I don't cut the video off immediately, they actually get their like the recording carries over from their shit, and I'm okay with that, but I don't want that to be a consistent thing. So this is gonna be the wrap up for YouTube, and then I'll do the wrap up for Twitch, and this will be something I try and make a consistent thing. Anyways, aside from my rambling, for YouTube watchers, I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed your stay at the Kingdom. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe before you head on out, and utilize the links in the description below. Take you on over to all the things of mine, i.e. my Twitch, where you can go over there and follow me. Catch me when I go live at 8 p.m. EST EDT every weekday. That is Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Also the Discord to get the most accurate notifications of when I go live, and also communicate with other members of the Kingdom. With all that said and done, that is going to be it for me. So until next time, take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye! And that pause is where the cut will be, right? This is not going on YouTube, because this is where I'm going to find someone to raid, and we are going to send the raid over, right? Also, see ya Plum Diggity if you're actually bouncing right now. But I'm trying to make it a habit to do this, so when I break the YouTube videos up, because some people may only watch certain content of mine, and that's understandable. I do the same thing to some YouTubers. Let me put this on, put the music on, while we find someone to raid. Probably someone who's playing Let It Die. I look forward to the day that I do a subathon that does last 72 hours. Regardless of how many ever subathons I do, I'll enjoy every single one that I do. But I look forward to the day that I'm forced to stay up for 3 days straight. The longest time I've streamed is still 25.5 hours. And that stream could be found on my YouTube as well under my Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough. Let's see. No. Go back to Twitch. Then do search, find Let It Die. Not Time to Die, Let It Die. I mean, those are private endeavors. The name's Bond. Casey Bond. Oh, they seem like really new to this game. That's awesome. Oh god, that's great. Oh yeah, no, let's head it on over to them and then say hey, how you doing? But yeah, this was fun. I had a good time. I hope you all did as well. By the way, before you head on over there, if you're new to the stream, don't forget to follow if you enjoyed. Like, do not forget to follow before you head on out. Help you find out when I'm live and all that jazz. I think I need to try and make myself bring that up, like bring following up a little bit more often during the streams. Just as a slight reminder, I don't really it's one of those things where if people want to follow, they'll follow. But sometimes it helps to remind people. Like when we go over to this raid, I'm gonna make sure I try and follow them as well. Otherwise I'll forget. Also, the music, Churn Beats. CHERNE Beats on Spotify. DMCA safe music for Twitch and YouTube. It's got some really good music. Some of it's kind of recognizable because of the fact that it's using several different beats to cover over the DMCA stuff. It works, I guess, but whatever. Anyways, aside from my rambling, that's gonna be it for me. So until next time, take care, and have a good one. Intombs 456, signing out. Bye-bye!
That's what I'm trying to figure out.